Hi, Victoria Ballard here, speaking to you from Rishikesh, India, in the foothills of the Himalayas, which are behind me here. I am suggesting that if you want to contact me and you don't want to give me your email address, because why would you? You know, I've only been on YouTube for 4 months, you don't know who I am. If you don't want to give me your email address, you can just put a question in the comments and we can deal with it in the comments. This I should be able to do even when I return to England. I have been offering free email consultations, but I don't think I'll be able to do that when I get back to England, which is only 3 weeks now. So I would suggest that we do a bit of questions and answers in the comments. So my topic today is still the belly fat, because I am an adrenal person myself with that beer belly look, which is in a woman it looks a bit like pregnancy, but I'm rather past the age of being pregnant. But I have got my weight under control, and even though I've not stuck to the regimen that made me lose the weight, and not even had a maintenance diet, I've had a high carb diet. I have put on very little weight, considering it's been nearly 5 months of eating high carbs, which is all I have been able to get because I travel around. I don't have a kitchen. They don't sell meat, fish, eggs. I couldn't keep keto. I do know people who have kept keto in India and have been living here for some time, but they've got fully functioning houses with kitchens and washing machines and cooking facilities, and they can get country eggs, and they do a vegetarian version of ketogenic. Neither of them are overweight, so they are maintaining their health and gradually losing symptoms, but they're not an example I can give for weight loss. But I did think that next year when I come to India, I will probably stay in one place for a bit longer and try and stay on the diet that I am on in England, which I would describe really as ketovore, in that it's almost carnivore, but I use onions and garlic because they're good for the gut. I have bone broth for leaky gut, which I don't think I have anymore as it happens. I use a lot of coconut oil and MCT oil. And once a week, I will go and have a roast with my family and have a few vegetables. So I'm not strictly carnivore, but I'm so much more carnivore than I am ketogenic. And carnivore is the ultimate of ketogenic diets because it's no carb, just what's in the meat, and that's everything you need. And I lost all my weight, a considerable amount, which is in my first video, Victoria Ballard Naturopath. So yeah, I lost all that weight and I haven't put a lot back on. It's almost like the metabolic syndrome is almost there. I'm only putting on a bit of weight, and I'm looking at quite a few videos of people with similar experiences that had lots of symptoms, lots of weight to lose, and I am really surprised that so many people are actually claiming cure, not that they have to stay on diets for the rest of their life. So I would say do what you can and don't forget the fasting. But do bear in mind that if you are an adrenal type, that is a person who secretes more cortisol than the average person, and their weight is all around the belly, that stress management is the most important ingredient in reducing the cortisol and the belly. So, stress management is number one. Not fasting wrongly. You fast very gradually, fast intermittent fasting, and then 1 day a week, but don't do a long fast until you've got the cortisol under control, because basically a long fast is a stress on the body. It's a good stress for most people, and I absolutely recommend fasting. I'm a naturopath. Most of my training was about fasting, and most diseases would respond to fasting. So the other issue is exercise. If you have overdone the exercise, you've been really working out in the gym, you can stress your body and increase your cortisol, and therefore you will not lose your belly fat. In fact, you may even gain some. So that was the title of this video. I can only say that being an adrenal type, I do high intensity interval training. It's age appropriate as well. It's just really running on the spot hard for 20 seconds, 20 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of really, really going for it, 20 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of really, really going for it, and then rest. So that's what I do every day. And it seems to be enough. I get quite a lot of energy from doing it. I'm not saying that it's necessary if you're young and strong and fit and your belly is actually going down and you love the gym. If you love the exercise, it could act as a relaxation. So I'm not telling everyone, oh, you've got to stop going to the gym. I'm only talking to the adrenal type with the belly, the beer belly, and you don't drink beer. That is your adrenal gland producing cortisol, and your cortisol is putting on weight. So, and it tends to put it on the belly. So I hope you will get in touch with me, preferably in the next 3 weeks by email or in the comments after that, and I'll help you as much as I can. I am an adrenal type. I have been through this. I'm almost cured in that I've been 5 months of eating high carbs and I've only put on a few pounds. I would say that given that I'd only done 2 sets of 6 months on carnivore and then 3 months in Mexico where I was eating only in the morning. This is all in Victoria Ballard Naturopath if you type that in. And that's where I lost all the weight in those 3 months, because it was so hot and 95% humidity, and I was eating only meat because I only had one burner in my Airbnb and one frying pan, and I just fried steak every morning and ate it before 8 a.m. and after that it was too hot to eat, and I lost, I can't remember how many kilos it was, and I can't remember how many pounds, but I basically got right down to my teenage weight. And although I've put a few pounds back on, I'm almost there on being cured. And I'd like to, I wish I had taken the titles of all these videos of people who have gone through some regimen, like gut and psychology syndrome, Dr. Grundy with finding the allergies and the lectins. I don't know anyone doing allergy testing actually online, except me. And I'm all over YouTube all the time. So I have an elimination diet that I learnt way back in the 80s with Harley Street doctors who were finding allergies with an elimination diet. And I've been allergy testing for 40 years. So that's my speciality. I guess I should stick to what I know and let you make your own mind up about exercise. Okay, nice talking to you. Bye.